Well, I figured I would get started on taking the 210 apart. I started taking it apart yesterday, and as you can see, I've actually gotten pretty far, so I figured I'd make a video. My main focus right now is taking off all the sheet metal and having it sanded and probably repainted eventually. I got the spark plug disconnected here for obvious reasons. The engine might come out of the frame, but I'm not sure. Yesterday I brought it over here and I changed the oil, put new oil in it, and cleaned it up. I got the mower deck off too. It's actually across the street there. That's going to be up for sale. It's a 39-inch deck, and I'm going to clean it up first before I sell it. As you can see, today I got the whole hood assembly off. Got the bezel off. Got the grill. I'm gonna have to do something about the grill because I don't like the black. I want to paint it. And the louvers are all busted. They're all supposed to be flat, but they're not. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. One of the engine side panels, this one here, was actually missing a bolt. So when I was driving around, it actually fell off. So that was the first thing to come off. Then I figured I'd just start taking all the sheet metal off. This one's in better shape than that one. And then I finally figured out how to disconnect the ground and the headlights, and I got the hood out. Not bad. Then later on today, actually yesterday when I was driving it around, I hit something and the tire went flat. So I pumped it up with that compressor over there a couple times, and that the tire was still leaking. So my grandfather and I took it up to a guy up the street there who has a shop, and he put some sealant on the tires. He sprayed some Windex and it was bubbling up around the rim. There was air getting out of there, so he put some sealant on it and blew the tires up, and we got it back on, and it's pretty good. I got the brake assembly off, the brake and the clutch, got those off. The next thing to go off is probably going to be the dash tower. I haven't figured out how yet, but I'll get to it. Got the brake off there. See, I got the pedals and all my tools. I had the thing up on ramps because I actually spent a good 2 hours under it today. I have everything organized in individual baggies, which is my method of organization. Here I have bolts for the Fender Deck. I'm actually going to go out and either dip these bolts in a solvent so that they can get the rust cleaned off, or I'm just going to get all new bolts. The seat's actually not too bad, just a little tear here and it's faded, but other than that it's not bad. See, there's the platform there. The Fender Deck is the thing I'm worried about right now. I spent a good part of the day trying to get that off so I can sand it and repaint it. I got everything off. Well, I got all the linkages off. That's why I took the brake and clutch off. There's a hole here, 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 and here for the Fender Deck. That's how it dismounts from the frame, and then you just have to slide the bezel off of the shifter there. But then there was one other problem. I don't know if you can see here. This shaft here is the tensioner knob for the mower deck for the rock shaft. There's a spring on there, and at the bottom of the spring, there was a pin that was keeping me from pulling this out. I thought I could just screw this out, but I have to take the whole assembly out. At the bottom of the spring, there's a pin. That was rusted in place, so I had to bend that, pull it out, and let's see if I can get it here. Up in there's a pin on the bottom of the bracket there. I still haven't pulled that out yet, but once we got the first pin pulled out, we were trying to pull the whole knob out, and that still didn't work. So then we figured out that the other pin was there, so I tried straightening that pin out. I used WD-40 and I still have to pull it out. Other than that, this bracket right here is going to come out because I don't need it there yet. I'm gonna just, once that comes out, I'm just gonna pull the whole spring assembly out, and then hopefully I can take the fender deck off and sand it and repaint it, and we'll see. I might actually even sand the frame down. So that's where the 210 stands right now. I've been making some good progress. Still have to get that pin pulled out, but I'll see what I can do, see if I can get these parts sanded down and whatnot. So